All right, we are here at Shield Breakers with Andrew, who is running
Cryx. That's fair. All right, so I'm running Asphyxious 3. He is the Hellbringer. He brings hell. He comes with Vociferon, his special Scarlock, and Deathjack is his basically battle group. He has a Wither Shadow Combine there as a support unit. Banelord Tartarus. Full unit of Bane Thralls with the UA, because why wouldn't you? And then Satixus Raiders, minimum unit with the UA right there to give them power swell and the super awesome damage for one turn.
Excellent, and we are playing Scenario 5 for the Steamroller 2013 rules, Incursion. For those of you that do not know, at the end of the second player's first turn, one of the 3 flags, as you can see here on the map or on the table, will disappear, and it is determined randomly. So we're going to go ahead and go to turn 1, and we will check in at the end of turn 1. Warmachine, turn 1. And okay, we're at the end of Warmachine, turn 1. Let's go to Andrew and see what he did.
I went second, so mostly I'm just worrying about these here. And we can actually get rid of one of these zones now, since this is what happens. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yep. Let's roll that.
It's always 4. Every time I play the scenario, it's 4.
It's average.
I think that's yeah.
So that's suboptimal for me, but okay. So basically, I'm doing what Cryx does. Everything is doing what they're supposed to. I got the Bane Thralls gumming up the middle with Ashen Veil on them. Tartarus is hiding because he doesn't want to get killed. Satixus Raiders going with the hard flank. And Asphyxious just kind of hanging out in the middle there, sitting on 3 focus, and neither of us are going to be touching each other for a minute, so we're good.
All right, and Tony, you went first. So what did you do here?
So we just moved up ahead. We prowled our stalkers, and then cast Fog of War, so that he can't see him with his non-existing shooting attacks.
Yeah, the Prowl and the Fog of War are just really powerful tech in this matchup.
We got
Morag.
We got Morag over here on the corner. He's going to try to kill some things. And then just everybody right behind, and we're just waiting to see if we can kill some stuff. So.
All right, well, that is the end of round one for Warmachine. So we have the outlying 2 most objectives, and we will come back at the end of round 2 for Warmachine and Hordes. Let's see what Tony did.
All right, so we had some failed charges up here in the middle, but Morag came around the corner over here and smacked a Bane. Unfortunately, it made a tough roll, but then he scurried back to the objective, everything just moved ahead, and then some smacking ensued.
Basically mistakes were made all around. He had a failed charge. There used to be a stalker right here. You'll see this big stalker-sized space. He was going for the Deathjack, who was about here. So Deathjack ate him. After Bane Thralls moved in, I got 2 of the Skinwalkers down. Moved everything forward a little bit. Put Puppet Master on Deathjack. Didn't need it. Actually, Deathjack ate the Stalker with some pretty good dice rolls. I ran up my Vociferon to get a hold of my zone here. And so now we're at least even, 1-1, which is helpful. Tartarus, all he did was curse the Skinwalkers, wanted to make sure I got as many of them as possible. He's also nice and protected there, which is good. Raiders just continue to move up the board. I got them out of his front arc, so they can't be charged next turn, so that's why they're a little bit closer than they normally would be, but they might be able to get something good going this next round. Asphyxious just moved forward, cast Carnage, which helped me, but I forgot to feat. So For getting defeat in this situation, his feat, if you don't know, anytime anything casts a spell, spends a fury, is forced, spends a focus, he gets a soul token and heals. It's really good against Hordes. It would be really good right now. And I, of course, did not do that. So we're going to see how this goes.
Excellent. All right, well, we will be back at the end of round 3. So we are here at the end of Tony's turn.
Yep.
Top of 3.
Top of 3, end of top of 3. And let's go ahead and go over what happened, because it looks like a lot of stuff here died.
Yeah, so there was a death check here in the middle. I threw in my Morvana, and she, with her 7 fury, she kicked some butt. Got him down to 9 damage, no critical effects or anything, but then she jumped back. And then we moved our Skinwalkers to take care of some of the Banes. And then I had the Stalker, Stalker? The Stalker come in, and with 1 hit, he finished him with the last 9 damage that he had. Exactly right. And then he cast his Animus and jumped over to the caster over there. And then we had Morag. We had Morag come around the back over here, and so we have two characters hitting over here on caster. So we'll see what happens next turn.
Excellent, and we'll be back at the bottom of Andrew's turn. We are back at the end of round 3 with Andrew, who just completed his turn. Andrew, let's tell us what happened.
Well, with Death Jack dead, I had nothing to allocate to, so Asphyxius sat on his 7. Basically, the crux of the turn was getting Tartarus a little bit closer to the Stalker, just to make sure. Cursed the Stalker, took a swing at a nice little puppy there. Didn't kill him, did some decent damage. But cursing him was the important thing. Got surrounded by Bane Thralls, who proceeded to completely devour the Stalker, which is what I wanted. Asphyxius was right here. I went ahead and took the free strike from Morag to get into base-to-base with the flag. Since he doesn't have anybody on that other flag, I'm the only one that scored this turn, so it is currently 4-1. So, if I'm being honest, I feel pretty good about the next turn. I mean, basically he needs to dislodge me somehow, but I moved my Satixis Raiders. They are just a big swarm of angry chicks with whips, which usually you have to pay extra for. Yeah, so I feel like I have a pretty good swarm in the middle here. So we're gonna see what happens. But if he doesn't, contest that flag, I think I have it.
Excellent. All right, well, we will be back during round 4. So we're here on Tony's turn, on 4th turn here. He is going to try to kill Asphyxius with Morvana's spells. Is that right?
Yeah.
Excellent. All right, Tony, run us through what's happening here.
So, all right, so we got 2 spells that can hit it, but one of them is one that matters. The Sunder Spirit.
See if I can focus in on
So it
that.
costs 2, and then we'll see what we can do. It's got range 10 and does 12. So if we don't kill it, we're done. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and do the first one. What's your defense?
15.
15.
Yeah, full camp. Oh, I made it. Oh, I couldn't defeat. That's right.
Oh yeah, we should mention that Asphyxius is also full camping right now.
So 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
And Tony's counting on his hands.
I need 8. I need 8.
So it's 2 to cast it?
2 to cast it.
Are you going to boost?
No.
Uh-oh. Oh, and he just misses.
Alright, so next one. We'll do it again.
No boost again.
7.
Oh, and again.
Close.
I don't think even mathematically you can get it.
Probably not. No.
Oh.
Alright.
All right, and that is the game. Andrew wins by points.
Yep.
Woohoo!
That's 6 points to 1.
All right, stay tuned next week for our Warhammer Fantasy Battle Report. So this is the after action report. We will start with Tony.
Sure.
Tony, what do you think you could have done perhaps better to secure a victory from the evil Cryx?
About everything? No, I'm just kidding. No, I think my movement wasn't where I wanted them to be. Just that failed charge in turn 2 just completely ruined everything. I'm thinking of it now. I should have gone for objectives more than trying to go through the middle. But hindsight is 20/20. So that kind of stuff. And I just lost the Warp Wolf, the first one, too fast, and couldn't. I got the death check, but it was too many bane everything. So.
And Andrew, as the winner of today's scenario, what do you think you could have done slightly better or improved upon?
Feet. I didn't use my feet at all. There was one turn, I think it was second or third turn. It would have made a huge difference. I think it would have gotten me the win a lot safer. I might have even gotten a kill out of it instead of having to go to scenario. But I mean, overall, feel pretty good about it. I do know there were some things I could have done better. I liked that my Satixis did a lot of work without rolling. They rolled one attack. It was a free strike on the and they missed the free strike on Morvana. But I mean, it's 7 points to do that, but it's a pretty scary 7 points. So it's a fifth of my list was being scary. So I honestly felt kind of good about the matchup anyway. Asphyxious 3 is really good against Hordes, mostly because of his feat. He's also a really good, just kind of balanced caster. He can look at defense, he can look at armor, and he can say, I have game, I can play, I can do stuff. So I really like him. I'm actually working on him a lot more. I'm going to be refining this list a lot. This is kind of my baby now. I think feeding would have helped a lot, but taking advantage of his medium-sized bases. He had a lot of medium bases in his Tar Pit infantry there, the Warpborn, and inside that terrain, you could see it at the end there. He got trapped in there, and that worked to his detriment for the scenario, which kind of did exactly what I wanted it to do. So, yeah.
Excellent. All right, well, today's game was brought to you by Shieldbreakers Games in Aurora, Colorado. Wait for everybody, Nate.
Thanks for watching.